FightHype.com, here with Jhon Ingram here at the Mayweather Boxing Club. The man's been sparring, Floyd Mayweather, Gervonta Davis. It's just, how's that been, man? First of all, sparring TBE, sparring Floyd.
It's an experience I ain't never had before. It was, he was just awkward. You can't figure him out. You can't piece him up. I couldn't even fight the way I wanted to fight because he's just so awkward. But it was an experience that I'll never forget.
Now, if the answer is no, there's no shame, because I've seen Floyd spar guys for 15, 20 fights. Right. They couldn't hit. Were you able to land a glove on Floyd?
I did land. I did land. Now, that I am happy that I landed. I had to throw combinations to land, though. I couldn't land no single punches. I had to actually throw to hit him.
So, would you have to throw 4 or 5?
Yeah, I had to. I throw 4 or 5. I might miss the first 2 and then land a headshot and a body shot. But his game plan, his knowledge in the game it's unbelievable, because he was doing stuff I ain't never seen before, and it was throwing me off.
Like what?
So like you would see it in the fights, but when you sparring it's different. So especially like when he do, with the jump, when he jump back to dodge the body shot, like it look like you can still hit him, but he do it so smooth. His defense is amazing. That's why I say I had to throw punches to actually hit him. And then he'll throw jabs from so many different angles. I was starstruck the whole time I was in there, because anything I could get off on other people, I couldn't get off on him.
Did it feel like you're in there with TBE? Like, man, this is the best.
He definitely still lives up to the name. Because I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking since he was a little older, I was gonna be able to push him a little more, but he still moves like he's 20, punch like he's still in his 20s. His knowledge is still like his awareness and stuff is still like in his 20s. So I don't see nobody, even in if he take a real fight, I don't see nobody beating him right now.
Well, the old timers, they would say the great fighters, they especially don't get old in the gym.
Right.
Like it takes twice as long to get old in the gym than under the lights.
Yeah, because if you look at a lot of great fighters versus Floyd, after they retire, they actually retired. Floyd, he still stay in the gym, he still gonna run, he still keep his IQ up to level. So it was different with him. Now I work with older guys that's done retired, and I can get off on them because they done got fat, done slowed up and stuff like that. But with him, it's not no stopping with him.
What was the speed like?
Fast. Like I couldn't even see it coming. The first time I timed him, I caught him, and after that, he's changed up everything. And after that, I couldn't get his speed no more.
Then you sparring a guy who's one of the best in boxing in his prime, in Tank. Is Floyd's speed still on that level?
Faster than Tank's.
Dang.
Faster than Tank's. I can tell you that right
fast.
now. Yeah, but not as fast as Floyd. Not as fast. Now, they jabs might be equal, but still at the same time, Floyd switches jab up so much, he's still not as fast. I mean, Tank's still not as fast as Floyd.
You look happy in a way, just talking about it. Like, how much do you treasure that memory, man? You got to spar TBE and one of the best fighters in the world today, Tank.
It's a different feeling, because I like who Floyd is. Of course, he came up with the money team, Mayweather Promotions. But that's not why I was happy I was in there. I was happy I was in there because he got so much knowledge and IQ for the game that was something I was going to get to learn. That's what made me happy the most, was I was going to be able to learn that IQ and see how he really is when he's in the ring. With Tank, it was the same thing. But with Floyd, it was just different from Tank. Because Tank, I got to get off on him. Floyd, I couldn't really get off on him, so it really made me have to think and have to be like, okay, I need to work on this and that to get better so I can try to next time.
With comparing them to, is it like, okay, maybe you could touch Tank in spots, but you can also get knocked out with one shot. And then with Floyd, you just can't touch him, but you're not in this bigger risk of getting stopped either.
Right, because obviously they boxing styles too different. Floyd actually boxes, moves around. Tank, he's trying to walk you down. So with Tank, I'm a boxer myself, so with Tank, I can actually box while he comes to me. Floyd, I wasn't used to trying to come after somebody else when he moving around, because I'm used to moving around. So it was totally different. But I kind of still had to worry about it because Floyd, he still got some power. He still got some power. I can't say if he was holding back or not, but when he was touching me, he had some pop to it.
It seemed like enough to tame these guys.
Oh yeah,
You make them think
sure.
twice.
For sure, for sure, definitely.
And Jhon, man, what weight can we see you fight at now?
126, 122 in that range. I was gonna try to take over all the divisions, 122, 126, 130. As more as I grow, all the weight classes.
Have you gotten some work? There's a lot of talent in them divisions in Vegas. You ever work with Darren Cunningham?
Yes, I worked with him. I worked with him, I think, twice or 3 times. That's some good work. Hopefully we keep working in the future.
Salim?
No, I haven't worked with him yet. I worked with I don't know if you heard of the first guy that's Japanese and Chinese.
What's his? I probably did.
I can't remember. He be training in here too. I work with him. He fights, I think, 122. I don't work with him, but I like working with all them guys. I know probably sometime in the future I'm gonna have to end up fighting them, but you know that's part of the game. But hopefully we can all get a good relationship and keep on working together to build us up to that next level.
Well, Jhon, man, thank you, man. For people watching the interview, it looks like his name is Jhon, but it's Jhon, just so y'all don't get confused. And but thanks for sharing
Yes,
us
sir.
what it's like sparring these guys, man.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
Yes, sir.